doesn't matter how much you know about implementation or writing layers or any of these kind of video game terms. None of that matters if you can't write music well. So the first thing for me is always learning your craft. And it doesn't matter where the music is going ultimately. This is when it's in your head and you're still thinking about it. You've got to know how to basically see it through completion practically on your own these days and have it stand on its own with everything else that's out there. And a lot of that doesn't come down to what plugins you have. I mean, sure, having the right reverb helps and everything. It really comes down to what's in your head and what's in here, what's in your heart. And those two things are what make the best video game music, in my opinion. Because I'm not really talking about video game music, I'm just talking about music. You have to be able to feel it. You have to know how to take those in your head and in your heart and say something meaningful. And I don't think that's necessarily something you learn in school or something you learn from reading a book or watching YouTube videos or anything. I think that's more something you learn from doing it, from trying it over and over and over and over and over.
Yo! What is good, people? Happy Friday. I'm still getting set up here, but saw a few of you sitting here waiting, and I thought I'd say hi. What do we need to do here? Open up my Logic. Today is the day that we get to hear what you guys were inspired to make with the sounds from the Warped Arps 1 pack. And y'all will get to meet Saffron Works IRL. Well, on your screen, but still. You'll get to see his face, hear his voice, all that good stuff. Community Challenge Day. And we will do some. I will post the next month's worth of free sounds on the Discord after we wrap up this month's challenge stuff today. All right. So, normal rules apply. Your little curly head face, yeah. Normal rules apply. We will start listening around noon or so. That's about 90 minutes from now. And we will all vote anonymously and fairly after we listen to everybody's songs or whatever they have turned in. You submit the stuff on the Discord. There is a channel for it. And that challenge is the monthly challenge submissions. And before we do anything else, let's all send good vibes to Iggy. He is on a plane right now. Here's a picture to prove it. Send good vibes. Heading back home. Okay, so... Oh man, it says 10 new messages. What? All right, these are all from previous. So Will was feeling good about his stuff. He got it turned in like 12 days ago. This is amazing. All right, so Will is here. Have not listened to this yet. Saffron is here. Uncle Chrome is here. DJ Empirical is here. And Trailer is here. We will see who else will show up between now and noon, which is in about an hour and a half. I don't think we're going to have Javar in the running this month, which does open up the competitive space a little bit because he's been bringing the heat for some time. But he's been grinding on this project, so I don't think we will see him today. I didn't even say hello to you guys. Saffron, welcome in. Paul, hello. Will, how are you? And Trailer, how are you doing this fine day? You want to go to Japan because it's fall. The handsome face. Oh, Will? Yes, he is one mighty fine looking guy, right? Right? Javar snuck in a stream last night. Nice, nice. That's awesome. I need to catch up with him. I should send him a message today. Yeah, I am looking forward to these. All right, so what do we do for the next 90 minutes is the secret, or is the question currently. I just stepped out of a little second prompt for a little show that we're building, but I don't think I should do that on stream. To keep the believability factor up for the show once it debuts. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. But when we can share it publicly, we'll just watch the whole thing here on stream and you guys can see what we've been cooking up behind the scenes, because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And if this thing actually takes off, then I would encourage all of you to take part in this. I'm not going to give anything away but it is absolutely like a reality game show for producers. And I think it'll probably turn into something fun if we can keep it going. So that's why I'm a little bit late today. All right, well, I don't want to spoil any of the surprises for myself here, so I'm going to click out of the monthly challenge thing. I'm going to click into Found Sounds and see what has been posted this week. When last we heard, I think it was the old-fashioned printer. We love FL Studio Free Bundle 3. What is this, Tremties? Huh. Let's see what we got going here. Construction kits, samples and loops, MIDI loops, presets, Serum, Silent, Spire, Logic Pro. Okay, so this is it's from WA Production, and this was posted by Tremties. It says, we love FL Studio Free Bundle 3. FL Studio continues to be our customers' favorite DAW, so we decided to put together another free bundle just for FL Studio users, introducing the We Love FL Studio Free Bundle 3 from WA Production. That is a mouthful. This bundle contains an insane amount of value for a literally unbeatable price because it's free, right? First, you'll get a video course that will teach you how to produce a beat in the style of FL Studio, official power user, Tay Keith. On top of that, you'll get a collection of EDM vocals as well as samples, loops, MIDI presets, and more designed for use in synthwave, trap, hardstyle, electro, or any genre of your choosing. Be sure to download today because the special free bundle is only available for a limited time. All right, so it includes Pumper 3, an audio plugin, Vital, EDM dance vocals. What about Synthwave Arcade 2 sample pack, Trap U sample pack, Hardstyle Mania sample pack, and Tay Keith Style Beat video course. All right, well. Compressor, saturator, stereo imager modules inside of this thing. Well, rather nice giveaway. So that is on the Found Sounds channel on the Discord. You guys can grab that. For everyone that submitted entries into the challenge for today, I will send out free sounds after the live stream wraps up today at some point, and I will then get a new free sound pack posted on the Discord for y'all. Nice, Trailer. A killer run early, so feeling fresh and ready to go. That's awesome. It says, hey, I'm doing another revision on the track you did feedback on, swapped out the kick and snare, and following Iggy's advice. So if I bounce out the drop, you'd like to take a listen for the mix? Yeah, absolutely. 100%. So instead of the Bachelor, we have the mixer? Not quite like that, no. Not going to involve any, well, no, I'm not gonna share any details. For music and sound designers. Except for we don't get mad at each other over a woman, right? Yep. Ben is here. Hey, dude. How you feeling? Cast off? Okay, Nano. Sounds good. Nano, when are you gonna kick in to the monthly challenges? Yeah, I would imagine that a reality show with a bunch of musicians and producers would not exactly have the same sparkling wardrobe choices as a lot of the like Bachelor or other, you know, ABC shows. Nano. Whisper me your preferred... Oh, wait. No, hold on a second. Just 1 second. Just 1 second, everybody. Hey, Will. Thank you so much for the resub, homie. I appreciate you. There we go. Oh, that's not it either. Why did they have to change this? Okay, come on now. This is... Oh, I know why. I know why. There we go. This is actually the one that I want to click on. There we go. Let me just do... There we go. All right, Ben. I got you. All right, so back to the Discord here. Thank you for your patience. What do we got here in the links? Oh, yeah. Looks like Danny stopped by and posted something. The Great Conjuring begins. Absolutely stoked to announce my first single in a few years. Comes as part of a beautiful collaborative album with Tasha Baxter and some other insanely talented individuals for the first release on her recently announced label, Polioto. More to come soon. I can't play this on stream, but please, everybody, click on this. We're going to get Danny on the stream. I'll see if I can get him on next week. He was supposed to be on last week, but COVID break. So we will get to that. Hopefully next week. I will give him a shout. Ben, it's the least I could do. Y'all laid up. And I'll get the next free sound pack posted probably either today or tomorrow before the next stream. And speaking of the next stream, next Monday will probably be no stream or maybe a late stream. I apologize. But we got one more video shoot to wrap up this first like proof of concept episode of the show. And then we can get back to situation normal with the streams. So in the meantime, let's see, what shall we work on? You guys were playing with twisted ARPs this whole time. There have been so many different requests for new things to be made. I've also talked about just making a demo of the serum pack that I've never quite wrapped up. All it needs is a demo. Let's do that. Let's see if I can think of anything good for a demo here. Make a little music today. Kill that background music. So for those who've been tuning in for the long haul, you watched me make all of these sounds, and it was like a year ago. We just checked the date in a stream recently, and it was like a year ago. I made all these sounds, and I have not been able to find the time to actually make the official demo track for this thing. I think I may have even made artwork. Maybe something in F. Yeah, maybe something in F, and I don't know what I want to make this in. Let's see, maybe like a... We'll use this sound. This is kind of where I ended up the last time I started playing with all these sounds. I have a lot of interesting ideas for each of the sounds. But all of them together All right, so maybe we're going to take this down then. Maybe like an 88 or something and try this. Somewhere in there. Can't Zev this. Let me just mute these notifications happening over here really quick so they don't drive us nuts today. Cool. Ooh, yeah, Paul, that does sound like a nice combination there. And Drummy is here. Welcome in, Andy. And Zach is here. What's up, subvids? Hope you're all doing well today. I'm going to see if we can kind of make some little ditty around these sounds here. So maybe we'll copy this out, or maybe, yeah, maybe we'll do this. Let's add a little, maybe some low end to this. Just work through these basses really quick. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. What am I making today? I'm not really sure. I think I might actually be starting to work on a demo for the Undone pack, which, like I was saying, I made these sounds on stream like a year ago and did a hard pivot to a couple of other more pressing releases. And then it's just been this vicious cycle of something else popping up and me not getting back to this and like 4 or 5 other releases that are done that need demos and naming and stuff. So does sound like a little bit of video game stuff, huh? Subvid says, sent you a whisper. Oh, let me jump over. No, I did not. I'm sure I probably did get an email from you, but I have not checked my email yet this morning. I walked right out of the morning routine this morning, getting the kid out the door and right into morning meetings and then a little video shoot thing and right into this stream. So I will check that. Is some good stuff happening on the Universal front? Like you're stuck in a room and trying to solve a puzzle. Nice, nice. Well, the ethos of this pack, of the Undone pack, is highly detuned and unstable sounds. So think of like Boards of Canada meets Tycho, like early sunrise desert, like morning set at Burning Man or something. Yeah, Zach, we've got a whole bunch of different things cooking behind the scenes with Audio Design Desk, but one of them right now is we're putting together a little, for lack of a better way of describing it without actually sharing details, it's a reality game show of sorts, competition for tournament might be a better word, for producers. So more on that as I can share it. But I think that if it is something that we can keep going, it would be fun to bring each and every one of you into as well. It's good stuff. But I'm a sucker for, watching people make music and sounds and stuff like that. So. These sounds are so great. An international man of mystery. Well, these things won't remain secret for too long because we'll finish it and it'll all get edited down and then we'll want to share it. So, and we'll watch the entire thing here. All right, so let's see here. This is actually like starting with a G. Maybe this is just super simple. And you know what else? This is actually twice as long. This should be dragged out a bit. Let's see what we can do about that. And what if this is actually stretched out twice as well? That fits the sounds a bit better. Let's loop that a couple of times. And maybe stick a bass underneath that. I'm going to come back to the bass. I want it to be really simple, and I think I like this sound, so I think I'm going to keep this. I just don't know what I want to do with it yet. So let's add a little something up top and see what it inspires. Double ohm 7. I'm pretty quick to endorse anything that ADIO does. I'm a really old school tone hammer fan. So anything that ADIO does, and anything that Sound Iron, those are when they split, when tone hammers split, they form those two companies. I think this bass is a bit more suited for up here. That sounds maybe a bit more natural for the sound. This is more the type of sound I think that I want from this thing overall. Maybe we'll just jam on this for a bit, see what happens. Hey, Andromia, it's cool. You still have time. There's still an hour or so before we start listening and voting, so you got it. Hey, hey, DJ Empirical, how are you? All right, let's see if we can maybe rework these sounds over here to fit back in again. Yeah, Nano, Warp Darts 1 is technically the September free sound pack. The new October free sound pack goes up later today or before the next stream, I promise. I'll try to do it later today. And the free sound packs that everybody gets for submitting stuff in the community challenge will be delivered after stream as well. as per our usual. And we'll start listening and voting in like an hour. And in the meantime, I'm going to keep dinking around on this and see if I can figure out something that sounds decent. You know what this is going to end up being? I already know it. I should just admit it to myself and move in that direction. This needs to be like a small little medley of like maybe 4 to 5 ideas that are really super simple that just kind of pair 2 or 3 of these sounds with each other in each little motif. So everything has room to really breathe and like to appreciate all the detuning and stuff. Or whipped arps. That's nice, Paul. I like that. Further warped for me, DJ says. That's awesome. I really like this sound. Oh, it's just so wonderfully detuned. I think that's what this needs to be. I think we just need a couple different ideas. This one, maybe I move this one down and we play these two together. All right, let's get another little idea going. Maybe put a simple little beat behind these and start moving through them. That one was Luff. Rainbows. G and the C on this one, maybe? Let's try kind of modulating through these. Maybe start this one over here. Lemon. Subvids. Well, there's a few different things that you can use, but lemon really works quite well. If you just take a little bit of the peel, if you cut off citrus peel and then bend it backwards so the skin is going concave, it releases all of its oils. It'll spray all the oils out. So just take like a little piece of lemon and kind of bend it backwards, and you'll see your whole hand get coated with this oil. Rub it on for a couple of seconds, let it sit, and then wash your hands off. Ben's back. I'm gonna blow all your dead ass away. Rest in peace, us. That's awesome. Excited here. Finally heard back from the guy building my custom gear racks. My order gets built next week. Nice, Paul. That's awesome. eBay for the win. That's awesome. That's great. Yeah, there are other things that you could do. Zach, it really depends on like what kind of smell you want stuck on your hands, right? You could put like either a little bit of rose water or orange blossom water on your hands. I think orange blossom water is pretty darn nice myself, so I tend to go in that direction. Yeah, Ben, absolutely. Who else? Did someone else have? Man, did I just completely blow off someone's? No, okay. There was a mention of hearing an update. It might have been from Trailer. I think it was Trailer, but I don't see it posted yet. So, but Ben, yeah, of course, you post it. We'll listen to it. think that might be like a nice little kind of intro, little kind of a thing. I try to keep these things like under a minute. So if we're going at 88 BPM here, that does not give us much time. Because right here is the 1 minute mark. So we've really got to keep it fairly slim, which means some transitions into new ideas. Maybe we could push this. That's 105. That's still pretty tight. Maybe we could fade it by 105. It could make some easy 1 minute edits. So, but then there's only like room for one more idea. So we got to really kind of pile in a couple of impressive transitions here, add one more element here, and see what that sounds like, if it's too brief or not. All right. Oh, and this one was Calliope. Oops. Hang tight just one sec there, Ben. Chop. I'm just going to go through and take like a little taster's choice here. This one's too good not to keep in there, right? All right, let's go to what, this? Yeah, okay, so we're gonna go super simple on this one. Oh, wait a minute, hold on a second. Why is that recording on the wrong track? And why am I hearing? Did I just switch those? Yeah, this is still Calliope and this is Chopper. So we'll do this. Switch these two. This is Calliope and this is Chopper. And where's my first note in that? That's weird. All right, let's see what that sounds like. Yeah, it sounds okay. See if this actually gives us enough time to twist some macros in here too. Okay, so third idea, we will start on right after we listen to Ben's stuff. Let's just save this really quick. October 1. We're almost through another year. Oh yeah, so we're doing the Undone demo finally. Finally. Ooh, you'll have your Atmos receiver hardware in one rack and synths and effects in another rack. That's nice. That's a nice setup there. All right, so this one is coming in from Ben. Nanowires in the chat. Man, oh my goodness. Sheesh. Seriously? Wow, that one's old. Yeah, I fired up text edit the other day, and as you can see, a whole bunch of really old stuff popped up, completely unexpected. And I've been like slowly sorting through it. Each time I go back to text edit over the last 2 days, I've been like, oh, right, I still haven't finished cleaning all this stuff up yet. Okay, so text edit. Start a new one for Nano here. And away we go. Right. Right, Andromia? Roku police are here. They're going to give you a ticket for not having enough nasty, grimy, Reese low-end basses in your music. This is freaking fantastic, Ben. Is the space better on this? It feels better, especially in that intro. I feel like it is. I love the textures. I feel like that wobble bass could use just a touch of overdrive saturation, you know, target up top, way off of your the focal point, just to generate a little bit more harmonics up top. Dude, this whole section from 2 minutes to 3 minutes is just freaking sick. It's just great. When everything drops out, when the bottom drops out at 3 minutes, I kind of want some kind of texture to start just bubbling up there before the rest of the stuff starts to creep back in. Maybe it's just me. But you really had us going for that 2 to 3 minutes, and then I felt like, oof, man, I want some of that, something to come back right now. 345, that bass pluck that comes up really up front, it's really nice, but I think it's a bit too dry for the overall mix. Everything else seems very treated, and that one doesn't. It seems like it was kind of put in there and then left. And then that kind of driver synth ARP that's pushed off back into the distance. It would be cool if that had like a, I don't know, like a 4 or 8 bar swell of some kind, like a minimal kind of saturation swell, just to kind of help push and pull it just a little bit. So it's not kind of put into the static position, pushed back. I think it would really help with the dynamic push and pull there. And like I'm listening to the end, I'm not sure if that's the right kick right there. Sub fuzz. Yeah, people dig this. I dig this. This is good. Is that space better? Did you do something to the stereo mix there? I don't know. Cool. All right. Back to what we were doing. And Trailer, I think you mentioned you had something you wanted us to put ears on today. Let me know if that is still the case. It looks like someone else has stepped in. Indremia. Oh, yes. Warped ARPs, and then a re-recording remix of. Very nice. All right, let's get back to this. Remind myself what we have here. Cool, okay. All right, so maybe that kind of swells up. All right, let's get a third idea rolling here. And after I pick a sound here, let's go listen to what Trailer just posted. So we left off with Chopper. Let's check out Cloud Pusher here. Oh, right. Maybe we could just start with this one, or maybe end with this one. I don't know. We'll see. I'll come back to this one. This one is even called Desert Sunrise. I think that's kind of the image that was in my head the whole time I was making all the sounds for this pack, was just sunrise set, high desert, end of a 4-day festival. Actually, let's go back to this one really quick. This might be kind of a nice one. Like a little transition sound into this next spot. Alright, so let's get that on the money. Come on now. Let's try that again. There we go. Roku's asking, what is this for? Oh, so this is, yeah, Nano, I'm always down for a little collab, man. It takes me a little time to find the time these days. But if you don't mind working asynchronistically for the most part, we can send some stuff back and forth, dude. Always happy to do it. Roku, what is this for? It says, that's funny that you say the Hyperlight Drifter. You know, that was who was it that did the sound for Hyperlight? That was someone else in the Pira fam, wasn't it, Ben? Who else is there any other Pira fam in the chat right now lurking? Who was it that made the Hyperlight Drifter track? Disaster. Yeah, who is that? What wasn't that Pira fam? Wasn't that someone in the ranks of Pure Mind, like right before I came down? Yeah, who is Disaster Piece? Ben, do you remember? Anyway. To answer your question, Roku, this is it's so full disclosure. I end up treating this stream so much like break time and fun time, and I just kind of play with you guys, and I make a whole bunch of packs, and then I failed to actually push some of them out this past year because I've been on much bigger projects that have just been much more of a priority, to be perfectly honest. So I made all of these sounds on stream last year, about a year ago. And I never made the demo. What I did was I sent some of the sounds out in advance to a handful of people in the community, and they all made good stuff. We were going to try and rebirth the old community demo mixer thing that OhmLab used to do. This was going back, like, I don't even know, 8 years ago, 9 years ago, 10 years ago. Anyway, I used to make stuff that the community wanted and then hand it back to the community and have them try their hand at a demo while I was making a demo. And then I would feature those, like in the release. And it was a cool way to help get people out into each other's ears, right? So I thought, oh, okay, cool, we'll do it with this one. And I sent it out to a few people. And the thing is that each one was so different from the next that I could not find a way to bring them together in any type of medley like I had done previously. So I've held on to them thinking that maybe they can just be set alongside an official demo. I just haven't had or made the time for said demo. I've just been up against deadlines. So for forever. Yeah, they did It Follows too. Yeah. Richard Freeland. Yeah, Akash did some. Yep, I do remember that. Yeah, there was a lot of games that bumped up against each other right in a row. That several different people within the Pure Fam ranks kicked in on. Hey, Heidi's here. Welcome in, Heidi. All right, so let's, this was Equinox. So what is up after Equinox? I'm trying to remember all the sounds in this pack. Maybe that's what I want for the last one. Let's see though. Church. I think Mirage. I think this one kind of fits the theme quite well. Let's start with just like a simple 2-note little pulse kind of thing and see where we end up going with it. All right, let's fix that. Yeah, maybe we'll just put in a couple little transitions. See if we can fall into some happy little accidents. That's what I think. Maybe that is what we should do. We should leave this hanging. Let's push this out one more eighth note. And maybe we'll just let this kind of drift. Let's get over to our Discord and see what Trailer has just dropped for us. All right, so Trailer's saying, I'm taking another pass on this mix, but getting myself into deep water, I think. Beginning to feel like any moves are overcompensating and sending me further back with it. I'm A being, and I'm not sure if the issue is in the mix or fundamentally in the sound choices. Okay, fair enough. I need to go back and listen to the first one because I'm not remembering specifically what this sounded like at the beginning last time. Right. Okay, back to this one. I think, in a way, yeah, you are kind of moving back on this one. I think that maybe too many things are being pushed forward, and there's definitely a layer of like clipping that is just not like pleasing with this. It sounds more as just like serious noise. Oh, I see Roku chiming in on the same thing. Your limiter is smashing it. That's why I have difficulty with it. Yeah. I think I may have mentioned this the last time. I can't remember. I remember some of the feedback on this, but I can't remember my comments on the volume mix. But this is definitely one to just start over with the volume mix, take off all the compression, find your hero, and mix that to a point where it's hitting around neg 6 dB at its highest peak, and mix everything underneath it appropriately. And as you go through, try and keep your heaviest, lowest sounds in the middle, right? Your kick and whatever. And then as you're moving up in frequency amongst all of these supporting characters, move them a bit away from center and make sure that you're giving yourself some space. Okay, that's number one, because a lot of times if someone is over compressing or smashing through a limiter trying to expand their stuff with this type of thing, it's indicative to me that you felt like you weren't getting the power or the presence from the drums or something that should have been front and center, or that you were trying to find a way to bring a bunch of other stuff up to what was good in the mix already. And I don't think that either of those are really a good way to do it. I would start over with the volume mix and not put a limiter on this thing and get this thing sounding really, really nice. Exactly the way that you want it, without any of that distortion in there and any of the clipping in there. The saturation that you had in there before was good. And I think that it kind of fits the kind of modern hybrid retro arcade kind of thing that you're going for. But yeah, as Roku says, it is smashed right now. Then going back, I tried some processing on the master, but then going back into it, I think it's made things more difficult. Yeah. Yeah, I would also agree with Roku on this. Don't touch the master until you get your mix sounding great. And honestly, a really good mix, a really, really, really good mix from the artist perspective should basically sound as good as you've been able to get it, and you can't think of anything else to do that would actually make it sound better. You can hear each one of the players in the mix, right? Each one of the elements that you want to hear is present in the mix. And that you're not going over your LUFS or dB threshold that you've set for yourself, okay? And something like this, your LUFS might be around like, I don't know, neg 19, neg 20, and maybe your highest peak is at neg 6 decibels. So when you bring this up in volume, you're getting closer to like maybe like a neg 1 decibel peak and a neg 16 on the LUFS or something like that. So it comes up to a more professional loudness. But those should be kind of the parameters that you're walking away from your mix at. Like that's the point at which you leave it. So I'm using tools without fully understanding the purpose. Right. That's exactly what it sounds like, right? If you really want to hear what your mix will sound like at a greater volume as it would be, or a greater loudness as it would be after a master, what you can do is you can put a limiter on at the very end of your chain and turn it up like 6 dB and listen to it. You would of course want to take that off and leave stuff quieter when you send it over for the mix for the master, but it should sound quieter than what you would expect it to sound like once it's finally complete. But the caveat there is that you should be able to hear each one of the players clearly represented and where you want them represented, in the stereo field as well as perceived loudness. Good mix is subjective in my book. Yeah, Seth, and depending upon the music, even more so, right? Like there are certain things that don't really feel like there's much flexibility in the subjective world. And then there are things that, you're right, can just be all over the place. All right, so Trailer's saying that's on the money. It's just sounding like a sausage of nice to me right now. Lost all sense of clarity with its personality. Yeah, exactly. Yes, it's personal. That's the point. But if you're struggling still, it means it's not there yet for yourself. It's never about other people listening to it. If you're happy with it, that's the goal. Exactly. Okay, so LUFS. So this is really simple. Okay, LUFS and decibel kind of walk hand in hand. Okay, and this is why I've always got the multimeter open when I'm working, because I'm constantly looking at the LUFS. It's mostly what I'm concerned about these days because I very rarely ever clip. Decibels is what you need to worry about in regards to clipping. If you go over 0, you start to get a clip effect. And in the digital realm, that's really not good. It's not just artifacting, but you're actually losing bits of information at this point. LUFS, however, is perceived loudness. So this is a loudness meter. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, wait a minute, I thought decibels was volume. Okay, well, we've had some terms become quite conflated in recent history, especially throughout the loudness wars as we've increased our standard loudness over the years. And that's exactly the point. The volume, the decibel numbers have not really changed in those years, but the LUFS have. Your 0 dB and my 0 dB might be at two very, very different perceived loudness levels. And that the word perceived is very important here. Because again, if most people are measuring loudness by the decibel meter on their stereo or whatever, they believe all things are created equal and represented on this meter, and that's just simply not the case. And we've all heard music where if we turn it up, it hurts or it turns to garbage. And we've all also heard really great music when you get excited and you turn it up, it sounds even better. And this is why you want to be in control of your perceived loudness and your decibels. It just keeps everything nice and proper. So actually LUFS is not complex, and hopefully that helped kind of break through the fuzz for you, Trailer. Hey, what's up, Samertz? Welcome in, brother. How are you today? Yeah, Yunlin loudness meter is a freebie. Yep. Samertz says, just made the challenge, needed to use those lovely twisted arps. Nice, dude. Nice. Roku says, Trailer, hit me up after the weekend on Discord. I'm happy to give you some mixing tips while you have the track open. Boom, right there. You guys, quick reminder, both Roku and Iggy in the chat are fantastic resources. And if they are offering any kind of advice or resource or whatever, absolutely take them up on it. Absolutely. This is one thing that I love about our community is so many people are able to just check egos at the door and soak up what everyone around them is saying, and then apply it. And it's so really great. Dremia says, whose bright idea was it to loudness war? Wars are never a good idea. Wow, rude. Right? Oh, man. Yep, Saf, if the artist is pleased, then the rest of us kind of need to fall in line with it, right? I know that this has been kind of a topic of conversation in streams here and elsewhere recently, but the world of advice givers and the world of feedback receivers, like the people getting the feedback and the people giving the feedback, I think everyone involved just needs to remember that the art is what we're all supposed to be there for, right? And it's not about me, so I'm not going to try and bend it towards what I want. If you're happy with it, you're happy with it. If you're seeking advice to improve it, we're going to give you advice to improve it. I think most people that come through here suck up the advice and they apply it almost immediately to their music. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but here we are a year into this thing. And I'm not saying it's because of this stream. I think it's because of the type of mentality that exists within this community and others on Twitch. But the quality of music, the quality of the sonic output has just gone through the roof over the last year. It's so great. It is so great to hear all of the growth and innovation and understanding, like the comprehension of all the technical stuff, really building up and improving mixes and concepts. It's just great. Just great. Samaritan says, busy with a few tracks and building new samples. Nice, dude. Very good to hear. Roku says, yeah, it happened because of radio plays. It was never for the sake of better quality music, but to stand out over the other tracks on the radio. It went nuts. Exactly. Also on chapter 5 of Bob Katz, getting interesting. Nice. Yeah, Indremia. Yeah, I think you're right. I think attention seekers is a really good label there. My loudness is bigger than yours. Indremia says, this stream has helped me immensely. Aw, I'm so glad, dude. If you're two luffs, you're two uffs. Ah, Zamerits, right there, brother. Cheers. Oofs. Exactly. It's me wanting you guys to have more fun, more creative flow, create something that you can be proud of. Any other motivation is invalid in terms of advice. Don't take it. It's that simple. Unless someone actually has the technical skills and experience, it's a waste of your time to listen to other feedback streams. Yeah, except for the general sense of how things might hit the average person. I think that there is value in knowing how your things fall, how and where they fall out in the wild once you release them. It is somewhat fascinating to see this, but I really don't think it changes what I do. If that makes sense. I find it quite interesting to see where my music goes and where my sounds go and how other people use them or how my advice is taken or whatever. But I am not sure that how if any of it actually affects how I go about doing what I do. With the exception of just general humanity, I think that I learn every day about how to engage with people just a little bit better than the day before. This is why I don't submit tracks for feedback. Chris's homework keeps me busy for days, Paul says. Nice. Trailer says, yeah, I've only been here a month, but I love the vibe here and the diversity of talent is truly inspiring, right? And yes, Zamerits, that is a quote, dude. Like, maybe it's just a coffee cup or a t-shirt waiting to happen. DJ says, yeah, same between this and Damien's stream, I've improved a lot. Yeah, I think that it's really just about, feeling comfortable enough to be vulnerable and real, like being genuine. is the only thing that really gets you anywhere anyway, really. Right, Andromeda? Yeah, so many amazing musicians flying through here. Exactly. All right, so I know we're knocking on noon here. I'm going to save this and dip over to Discord really quick and see. And Trailer, I hope that the advice here, that the feedback helps get you to a point that you're feeling good about this thing again. Roku says, speaking of homework, do you have an email address for me? OhmLab love to create content for your product. Oh, yeah. Yeah, hit me up. Holler at OhmLab TV. Just shoot me an email there. Paul says, totally 3 years ago, I got VCV and that changed my game. Then last year, Damien and OhmLab to open it up even more. Yeah, I think just community, you know, and feeling really comfortable in the community. Yeah. Don't worry, Roku. It's only because you've seen it too many times. All right. So Discord. Let's see who else has turned stuff in here. So Merritt's has turned stuff in. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Coffee table sex. Welcome in. It's good to have you here. And thank you for the resub. All right, where was I? Like 8 or something? Is that what I said? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we have 8. Excellent. Coffee is in the house and DJ has tea. We are good to go. I would like to top off my bean juice here really quick, and then we will start listening to all of these. If anyone else wants to turn in a track, you do have until we get to the bottom of this scroll here, of this channel here. So if we're 5 tracks into listening and you're hurrying to get your thing in and you upload, you're still in time to be counted. Okay? Whatever you've been inspired to make by the Warped ARPS 1 pack, you can submit. And we will count it. And then we will vote and see who reigns supreme. When I come back, we're going to give Saffron a call too. And meet Nick, ask him some questions, and listen to some music together. Get his opinions on some of this music that we're hearing today. So, without any more ado, I am going to put on some hold music here. Let's find some hold music. Perfect. And then I'm going to turn it up a little bit. And then I'm going to change my screen, and then I'm going to go get coffee, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I am back. Give me just a sec to fire up this call with Saffron, and we'll get this thing started. Hey, it's me. All right, so I just sent our link to Saffron, so he should be here in just a moment. Hey, there you are. How are you?
Contest.
Welcome in, brother. Let me just turn off this
Hi,
music.
everyone.
Everybody say hi to Nick. How do I do this with just you? There you go. That's better. Good to see your face, man.
Good to see your face, but I can't say it.
True, you kind of have to look at my stream, huh? To make it all work. Keep two windows open. All right, so for those of you who are new to this, each month we have a wrap-up for our monthly contest. All subscribers receive a free sound pack each month, whatever they are inspired to make. And I mean whatever, as long as it's not like hateful or intentionally hurtful or anything.
No trolls.
No trolls. No trolls allowed. Basically, whatever you're inspired to make, you turn around and you submit it here and you get another free sound pack. It's just a silly, ridiculous thing that we do. And it brings us all closer together, and we learn and we grow. The winner each month becomes the reigning champion for one whole month. Nick, Saffron works in the chat, won last month. So he is our reigning champion, and he holds this month's tie-breaking vote if it comes down to that. And it has in the past. So the pressure is on for Nick. Nick, how are you today?
I'm good.
Good.
I just cleaned out my room yesterday, and like one of my friends like painted the room, and it was kind of a pain in the ass and stuff.
Yeah, you are right in the middle of a big move.
Yeah.
Are you sitting in your new place right now?
No, it's still my bedroom.
Okay.
We're like constantly moving stuff out. It's pain.
It's a long process.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the way that this works is we will listen through each one of the entries that's been submitted. You are allowed to get your submission in until we are done listening. And then as soon as we are done listening, we vote. And then we wrap up really quick. And I will deploy all of the rewards and everything after the stream. But on the stream, we will crown a new champion and say thank you to Nick. And when next we see each other, there will be a new free sound pack for the month. So away we go. Everybody's saying hi to you.
Hello, everyone.
All right. We eat violets for breakfast.
He probably murders people for breakfast and eats them as a cannibal.
Okay, so the theme of this month's challenge, which was just the question that was just asked, is what is the theme? So each month, the theme is a sound pack. Okay, all subscribers can hit the subscriber rewards channel here and see what they find inside there. Each month, there's a free sound pack, and that becomes the theme. There is no other thing standing in the way. There are no other restrictions. Let me just exit out of a bunch of these things. Okay. So back to our setup here. I am going to find you the stuff really quick.
Me purple pros.
What's that?
I'm talking to purple pros.
She's great.
She's a majestic being.
She is, isn't she?
I don't know if I can hear any sounds. from this
Really?
Zoom. Yeah.
Oh, through Zoom you can't. But can you
No,
through the Twitch?
probably. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Lot of double stuff.
Dremia. So I think you get the idea. This is just, it's really eclectic mix of melodic arps that I created, and then I twisted them up in various ways. It's a fairly popular sample pack, and we haven't done much on the melodic side of things in the sample pack contests here each month. So this is a bit of a curveball for people, I think.
Whoa.
Trailer's feeling some anxiety. You ate the bringer of Scroll Celebrations. Oh, man. All right, so we're going to start off by listening to Will first. He's at the top of our submission list here. And he was in early. He got this in like 12 days early, so he was feeling pretty confident. So here we go. So happy. And some uplifting stuff right here. Thank you, Will. Throwing up a guru for you here. That was freaking lovely. What did you think of this one, Nick?
It's very like playful, and it has like this melodic feel to it. There's like a lot of lush sounds in that.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of what is it? It kind of reminds me of some of like the early IDM stuff from like one of the, I forget what label or something. But,
this is, it's like very happy. It's a very,
I don't know, like Zev usually makes like this progressive house stuff, but I usually never seen him make this type of stuff before, so.
Yeah, this is very playful, huh? All right. I'm liking this one. On to the next one.
My brother said it was like melodic in a way.
Yeah.
When he was like in here.
Yeah, very melodic, uplifting. Purple's thrown in with a choral hopscotch, Zev. This gave me tears in my eyes. Oh, man. Okay, hey, this one is from you. Nick is saying, I feel like this track, I'm sort of going back to my dub ambient techno roots, which is perfect for this fall season. I went for something more dreamy in this track for some reason. All right, here we go. Before I hit this, let's see what other people are saying about this. Hey, Heidi thinks you're cute.
I'm not.
We're going to make him blush today. Andremia says it's dope. Trailer says out of the block strong. What corporate music should be, uplifting and fun, but not boring, says DJ. Nice. All right. Whoa, hey, what? Iggy. Tom is here. Master Spy Iggy in the chat.
Oh, you were on the plane, Iggy. What you doing?
I thought everywhere in Dubai had great Wi-Fi. They've been selling us a bunch of crap.
They have like the best technology in the world.
They are supposed to. They kind of...
Like Japan even has the same best technology too.
They portray themselves as being like this top tier thing. What's up with the bad Wi-Fi, Dubai? I shouldn't be speaking poorly of Dubai. I think we've just hired a couple of developers from Dubai, so.
Oh no.
Why the hell are you on Twitch when you're in Dubai? That's dedication to the community right there. Big love, Figgy. Big love. Hope your trip is going well and that you're staying safe and healthy and everything.
Planes suck, to be honest.
Yeah, they really do. There might be an income gap there. Oh, man. Okay. Trailer says it's all true. He lived in Dubai for 3 years. My sister was there for a while. She said it was all true, too. So, all right, back to our contest. This one is Nick. Saffron Works in the chat. Oh, yeah. I'm falling under the spell. This feels like a live set. Like I can kind of smell the smoke machines. Man, this is a tasty entry, Saf.
Thank you.
This is nice. Yeah, I felt like I was in a club for that. Like I could smell the smoke machine, you know, the fake smoke with that really like awkward,
Yeah, I don't know.
somewhat vanilla-y
Yeah.
kind of smell to it.
Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of like I was sort of just like kept doing the usual layering thing to it, and like this track was like very, very old. Like I don't know, like a year or two old, maybe. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was like sort of taking like a clip from Inception and stuff, like one of the lines, and I like drenched it in like reverb and like echo and that type of thing. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I don't know. I think it's okay. I think it's pretty good for the most part. Coming from like now that I make sort of more experimental like IDM, like trying to go for more cinematic, like that type of thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is back to your roots, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed this one, man. This one's good. And lots of comments in the chat about this. Paul is saying, so good, Nick. Such a vibe. Mute. I mute?
Who's mute?
Mute. No, I'm not mute.
Mute. Me?
Mike's mute. No, I hear Nick. Right? Say something, Nick.
Hi.
Yeah, I can hear it. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Inception, very cool. Great sound design. Nice. Don't you hate it when you have to turn on your speakers or plug in your headphones or turn on your mic? And...
Yeah, I forget to. Don't
All
worry.
right. Speaking of Paul, he is up next. New cart. Unplug user and plug back in. I like it. All right, so here's one from Uncle Chrome himself. Let's check this out. Paul always submits in video form. Let's see what he got up to.
Immerses the visual.
Yeah. Wow, this is already lovely. Ooh, and using unexpected ARPs too. This is great. Secret Stubbs Space Patrol. And mod bits too. Oh boy. This layering is exceptionally clean right now.
I can order you a Domino's, Paul.
This visual. Flying rainbow cat to match your flying dudes here.
It's like a squirrel.
It's like they're humans in like parasail outfits. Aerial cosplay. Colin Bender's brother. A flying quilt. It's like a flying carpet, but you can wear it. This is so great. Your guys' Twitch froze. That sucks. I'm still fine. I still see Nick moving. I still see our meters moving.
I don't know. It keeps refreshing from my end.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. It's like working a bit.
Well, that was fantastic. That was really great. Are you guys freezing over there? Is that what I heard? I haven't seen any glitch over here.
I'm seeing
But
some
if it's
glitch with mine.
you are, yeah, I'm just not over here. Going slideshow mode on us. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not seeing any like interruption or anything. I don't have any notifications from Streamlabs. I'm rocking like nothing on my CPU. Yeah. Are we time traveling? Are you guys still glitching out there? Should I not press play on the next one yet? Did you leave the machine on again?
Anyway.
Yeah, so what did you think of Uncle Chrome's entry this month?
It reminds me of something from like an underground like cave. Like you discover like all these like life forms and stuff. And this is like would be the soundtrack for it. And then when you walk out, you see more of these like life forms in the stars and stuff.
Oh man, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. The flying people in their like squirrel quilt things were freaking great. That was an awesome little mashup.
Yeah, they look like squirrels.
Yeah,
I wonder if
they
it's,
did,
like
didn't they?
flying cats with like quilts or something like that.
Oh man, I just got hacked by Paul. Oh yeah, maybe next time I need to download yours in advance. I don't think the video thing has caused problems in the past, but I will say that live streaming and having a Zoom call and streaming HD video might put a little bit of stress on Twitch or Streamlabs or whatever. I didn't see any errors or reports of any kind on this end. So sorry about that, guys. Glitch. I blame Twitch. No glitch. No glitch Twitch?
Finger at Twitch for that.
Twitch glitch.
Just knock when they're saying, hey, what's your problem?
Twitch lawyers were in overload working out how to sue you for the video. They're like, wait, someone's playing their own sounds. We have to take them down.
Burn them alive, you know. Perform black voodoo on them.
Roku says, I think the bandwidth of your ISP just tanked for a moment, having a stream and a high-res video streaming at the same time. No, I'm sorry, Roku, that could not possibly be the case because I use Comcast, and they have never once failed in the history of all Comcastedness. They fail constantly. It was totally probably Comcast. Twitch is probably doing better than Comcast right now in every single column. I'm good with that. There was, I'm probably not going to get the numbers right here, but it's like 81.5 billion hours streamed on Twitch in the second quarter of 2021 alone. I know I got these weird little tidbits of information in these random little analytic reports. That one blew my top today. All right, this one is DJ Empirical. Says late night virtual tape loops edited down from like 9 minutes. You're welcome. Okay, so here we go.
Whoa, tape loops. I love tape loops.
Oh yeah. Let's move this over here. Move your face over here. That way we can see both of you. Lawyer glitch.
Modular.
Is it just me, or are we getting totally different entries this month because we used melodic samples this time? Truly absorbing, Zamertz. Absolutely. DJ Empirical, bringing it one more time. Cheers, sir. That was fantastic. Anyone feel a little altered after hearing that one? That was really good. What'd you think, Nick?
When I think of this, well, I like the warbles in this and like how like bended and warped it sounds in a way. Like it could fit for like some like cyberpunk film from like the 80s or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's my perception though. Like, yeah, that's my summation. It's pretty cool.
This had me like leaning in and like really wanting to know what note was going to come next, because of the pace of it all. Definitely a lot of little lean in moments. There was a certain level it was like a nice mix of like growing tension and contemplation at the same time. So it never got too tense, but it never got too contemplative. I think it was I think it was the pulse, the bass pulse, that kept the tension there, and that like that thin layer of atmosphere the whole time. This was good. This was good, and I
Yeah,
like
it's
the loop
kind of,
idea. I like the loop idea. Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of like looking at a black and white picture in a way too.
I can dig that. Blackberry, welcome in, dude. Happy Friday to you. Blackberry is saying, this is very contemplative. It's almost as if you're having a discussion in your head about emotion versus the practical resolution to a relationship. Woo! Boom, right there. Ben, just wait until my violent intent in mine. That was lit, bro. Yeah, I think everybody likes this one. Yeah, I feel very relaxed and chilled out after that. That was nice. Heidi says that was feels. Coffee Table Sex is saying, I feel like I just explored a thing. Trailer is saying transcendent. Paul's saying great soundtrack for video. Yeah, you know, there are so many people in this community that I will give a thumbs up to, a green light to, when we open up the doors for public content for Audio Design Desk. I think a lot of you are just going to have a field day dipping into the cinematic side of things. I think so many of you are bringing like a ton of like cinematic quality to your stuff that I don't necessarily remember hearing at the same level like a year ago. This is really great hearing all of this. This is fun. All right, next. Oh man, I saw purple here again, and I thought, oh, is this the month that we hear Heidi throw down?
That'd be interesting to hear.
Right?
A track from Heidi.
Sooner or later, dude, she's going to surprise us, and she's going to submit something, and we're all just going to be stunned.
She's gonna make art pop or ambient pop music.
Yeah, something totally unexpected, and she'll just blow us all away. Okay, so here's one from Trailer. It says, okay, here's mine. This was made by cutting and performing the samples on the MPC recorded back into Logic with some Moog, MS-20 and Microfreak layered in there. Poisoned ARPs. Here we go. Trailer's been bringing some heat lately too. I really like this.
I like the random drum fills.
Yeah. Dude, I'm digging this. Yeah, I like the tape eject and the rewind. Nice little outro. Very nice. Very nice. Nick, what did you think of this one?
Kind of reminded me like something from like a Bad Guy City and like a, how can I say it? Like inside like a fighting level for like a platformer game.
Okay.
some
Yeah.
like some beat 'em up game, like
Uh-huh.
where you're beating up people and like that's the soundtrack for it.
Right. Okay. Well, Ben is thinking something similar. He says 80s action vibe, Beverly Hills Cop 4. And Dremia says some kind of hackers movie. This is awesome. Paul says so good. Coffee Table Sex says every one of these pieces has immediately constructed a scene in my mind's eye. That's exactly what I was just saying. Like, you guys are all incorporating cinematic depth and emotion, and like you're using these different emotive triggers, and it's all culminating in a lot of lean in moments, a lot more tension and release, just a lot more emotional depth. I think this is great.
Well, for me, I mean, it's kind of different because like I kind of like still base my music around the places and around like the seasons and stuff.
Hmm.
So mine is a little different in a way. Sometimes imagery helps with like trying to like make a piece too.
Yeah. 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 I've noticed even you though have moved more towards like cinematic implementation of sounds, rather than just like straight traditional like dub psychoacoustic stuff.
Yeah, like dub tech and like heavily like noise layered drenched reverb type of stuff.
Right,
It's
right.
kind of more, yeah, it's kind of more focused
Yeah.
in a way.
I think that what got me about this one from trailer this month is the bop factor. Like this one's got a really nice groove to it. It's got some bop. All right,
Yeah.
nice entry trailer. Next up is Andremia. He's got a double entry here. We've got Zamertz followed by Ben. Let's listen to this first one. It's called Warped Arps, and then this one is sampled the resulting song for Sampleception. So in other words, he made the song for his entry this month, and then he sampled that song and made another song from that song, Sampleception. Here's the first. I think we should go right into the next one. That was great, Andy. Let's see what came of the resample. This is totally different. Andremia.
It has to be like on BT. I gotta say.
If the other is Dream Tech, is this Dream Hop? Or Acid Dream?
I say it's Dream Glitch music.
Dream Glitch? Dream Pop, says Andy. Dream Weaver, says Paul. Cat Hop. It could be Cat Hop. Andy, you've outdone yourself. All right, so really quick before we do our feedback or our thoughts on this one, Cody and a couple of other new people have walked in the door, and I'd just like to say that the challenge here is that every month all subscribers get a free sound pack, and whatever they are inspired to make with those sounds, they come back and they submit them in the form of a track or whatever else they're inspired to make, and then we judge them. We listen to them all together and we vote unanimously together, and we elect a new Rainian champion for the month. Everybody that participates gets more free sounds. Nick here, our special guest today, is the Rainian champion from last month, and he holds the tie-breaking vote for this month, and we will be voting in just a matter of minutes. We only have 2 more entries to listen to. So Nick, what did you think about the entries from Andremia this month?
I'd say it's like, it could be like an EP that can go on something. It's very like abstract in the way, like everything's like melting in a painting in a way, like it's sort of like collapsing on itself, but it's like still maintaining like the rhythm in a way. It's pretty cool. I like this piece. Very interesting.
Yeah, so the first one was absolutely your expected dream tech from Andremia, and the second one had some hop and bop to it, which I was not expecting. I like the evolved artwork between the two. I like that he actually submitted them both and let us hear what the first entry was and then what he turned that entry into in a remix. I thought it was pretty good. He continues to find ways to surprise us, is what I'm thinking. Yeah. This guy, man.
The
Andy.
thing I like to know is Andremia needs to like make a soundtrack for a video game sometime.
Yes, and he also, Andremia, if you have the power through your quantum warp drives or whatever, if you could please, just for me, if you could go back in time just far enough to score a couple of Kubrick films, I think that I would really like that. Please, and thank
Twin
you.
Peaks.
Now you're messing with one of the most iconic soundtracks of all time. But maybe he could like supplement, like he could add new stuff to it in addition to what's already there.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, David Lynch and Stanley Kubrick would have a freaking field day with Andremia music. That's all I have to say about this. This is...
Yeah, especially with like one of the like scenes where like they warp into like time. That's like can fit perfectly.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so next one is Zamertz. Let's see what he threw down with this month. Who is this speaking? Okay, so he said, just made this an hour ago, used a few ARP samples and a vocal I had saved for some time, Massive X for the synths, made the art in an app called Abstract Curves and thought it looked like a face, so made it into one. That is awesome. Okay, here we go.
I've had enough of waiting around for you. I've had enough of waiting around for you.
No thick bass line. It is a vibe. Don't play right after this. Oh, this is gonna be so flippin' difficult this month, you guys. This is gonna be so hard. We have some really good stuff again this month. The last few months have been tough. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the vocals make such a difference. Ooh, and a fade on the ARP too. Nice, nice, nice. I totally agree, Zach. DJ says, this has the feel of a chill version of a big beat track. Very nice. And then he's still going nuts for the bass line. I think half of the chat was just like about ready to go through our screens for that bass. You exercised brilliant restraint in this one, Zamerits. What did you think, Nick?
What do I think of this? It has like an early trip hop vibe to it. Like a lot of Zamerits' music has like this like really early trip hop stuff to it. Like early 90s to like early 2000s. I really like this like old school mix.
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's
Yeah. His EQ work on this one is choice.
Yeah, especially what Paul said. Definitely Thrive Your Corporation inspired too.
The Thievery Corp, yeah, absolutely. And you're right about like the 90s, early 2000s like trip hop thing. It's just dripping. Brilliant work, Zamerits. Again.
Everyone say hi to Noah.
Hey, Noah. Oh, you are so cute. Oh my goodness. You are ridiculously cute. Oh man. Dremia says, if you don't remix that with the bass line, I will stop making music. Now that's a threat. Yeah, definitely with the early Moby too. I feel that. And he says, other than the bass line, that was very lovely. Yeah, I agree with what you said. I agree with what the chat is saying. And Zamerits, you're a brilliant man. Once again, Ben asked me not to play this. He said, I'm a total simp for ARPs. And since I only had about an hour, I don't even know if you spent an hour on this. I'm not even sure if it was an hour. Anyway, I modded the ARPs in Simpler and then processed them and took an arrangement I already had. Please choose violence like me, he says. So I'm going to click on it because Ben asked me not to. And he's like on the other side of the country. We're in a cast right now and he can't really do anything about it. So let's see what happens when I click the button here.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, my Yoda never played. Oh, no, there he is. He's right in the middle of the screen. He's just super small. What's up with that, Yoda? Ben, thank you. What a way to wake us up right before we vote. Nick, what did you think of this one?
Very metallic, and like it has like this mixture of like dubstep, but it's not like bro stuff. It's like very like metallic in a way, and it has this influence of Jam City. I don't know if you like heard of them.
Who is it? Jam City?
Jam City. It's like deconstructed club music.
Huh. I have not, but I will. This was fun.
My dog's chilling to the music.
Woke up the dog. Dude, Ben, this was good. It was grinding and hard and yeah, a new baby Yoda, right? Super metallic and edgy and awesome. And I'm glad that you went the violent route on this one. I think it woke us all up for voting. Stealth Yoda, right? Small baby, tiny, small Yoda, tiny, small.
I don't think the mix was off. I thought it was really cool.
No, that's just Ben. That's just Ben being Ben. He's over here just beating himself up saying, meh, meh, meh.
Meh, meh, meh,
Meh,
meh.
meh, meh. Okay, so we're going to set up the straw poll really quick. Straw poll is how we keep this all legitimately anonymous and fair for everyone. So I'm going to set this up.
Pretty good. This is too hard to decide.
This is too hard.
Yeah, I don't like this voting. We should all win.
Who will reign supreme this month? You know what's great about this voting is that as hard as it is, as difficult as it all is, the pressure's all on you, homie. Like if there's a tie, all of the pressure goes to you. So that's probably not a nice thing to say. It does suck.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, well, I think everybody's pretty good at what they do.
Yeah, what do you do, right? Right? All right, so first up, we've got Zev. And I'm just going to hit play on this for a couple of seconds while we drop the needle halfway through the track or so while I type the next name. Okay, so very, highly melodic, uplifting, some nice progressive grooves. Yeah, just really fun. Next up was Saffron with the ambient dub. I'm going to needle drop halfway. Next up was Uncle Chrome, Secret Stub Space Police. Or Secret Space Spy? I can't remember what it said. Space Patrol. This was a lot of fun. With people in flying squirrel quilt suits. And it's awesome. After that was DJ Empirical. Wait a minute. C-A-L. That's how I spell it. Brain fart. All right, so let's listen to just a little bit from his. Super awesome, like tension contemplation stuff from DJ Empirical this month. Then came Trailer. Such good stuff. So here's Trailers. This was so groovy. Needle drop. became Andremia times 2. So tasty. Okay, after that was Andremia. Let's just listen to a bit of this one. And then Endy being Endy, he sampled this and made this. Then came Zemertz. And Zemertz sounded like this. I'm going to needle drop halfway. And then Ben showed up last minute in a cast and brought some vicious heat. Wait for it. There it is. Okay, we have heard these. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. And away we go. You guys all have a few minutes to vote. And when I see that y'all have voted, we will end the voting. This man right here, Nick, Saffron works in the chat, holds the tie-breaking vote if we get to that point.
Jeopardy music plays.
Oh no. Zev, what's that, son? Cut you down. And he says, I can't make the choice. Oh, man. That's awesome, The Coffee Table Sex says, oh, there we go. They're not trapped on a planet. They're trapped in a planet. Like the Hive in Resident Evil. Oh, man. You can't make me. Oh, you guys are great. You guys are great. Good luck with the voting. This really sucks. And it's a lot of fun all at the same time. Who is going to win this one? Who is going to win?
Who's going to be America's next top winner?
Oh, man. And I just came out of something like that. Oh, snap.
I can sit so close to my head with my knee. I have very flexible bones, that's why.
It's the little things in life that keep us entertained. Who is going to win? Let's see. Ooh, right now, DJ Empirical is ahead of the pack with 4 votes. Zev and Zemertz are tied with 3 votes. Let's see what happens in the next couple of minutes.
One vote. We need to get Uncle Chrome to vote.
Let's see how many people have voted here. Let's see. We've seen a total of 13 votes so far. Let's see if we see a couple more come in here. Base tank. No, we're not voting on Discord. We are voting on the straw poll. I dropped the link in the chat again in case any of you missed it. You can click on that link, go and click on the artist that you're digging the most. Oh, look at me just spamming Damien's stuff here.
I might want to see a doctor. Guess, I don't know. Flexible bones.
Too flexible?
Yeah, very skinny as a person.
All right, you guys, we have 1 minute remaining. Currently, DJ Empirical is ahead. He has 4 votes. There's a 2-way tie for second between Zev and Zamertz. And Dremia bringing up third. We've got another vote in. The Vicious Metal just got a vote. We are getting closer. 15 votes in. 15 votes in. Who's going to do it? I'll start showing results here in a second, you guys. It is a 3-way tie for second place right now between Zev and Dremia and Zamertz. 3 votes apiece. It's more than half of the voting pool between those 3 guys. Anybody else getting in? Last call for votes. Anybody else want to put their vote in? Drum roll, please. DJ Empirical is our winner this month.
Congrats.
And Saffron is off the hook for making the deciding vote in case of a tie. So I bet you're feeling some relief right now.
I don't really care.
Okay, so as always, I will get rewards out to you guys as soon as I possibly can. I have a session that I'm going to jump into here. So some of you might receive some here in a bit, and some of you might receive some later in the afternoon, but I'll send those out. We have a 3-way tie for second, which means, here's how this all shakes out. Everybody that submitted an entry gets a free sound pack. Second place, they all get to go. Well, actually, the top 2 places, everybody gets to go and pick out another free pack from the website. And DJ Empirical, if you so desire, you can be a special guest on the show next month when we listen and vote. And you will hold the tiebreaker power. And that's it, you guys. That's it. We have just crowned this month's winner. DJ Empirical, fantastic entry. Let's go find it really quick.
Yeah, impressive.
Right?
Black and white mood.
Right? So good. Everybody was agreeing with this one here. When we were listening through it. So it got a lot of comments. Nick, thank you so much for being on the show with us.
No problem. Anytime.
And letting us, meet you face to face and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I've met you many times face to face over Zoom.
Of course you did.
I still don't know if you're actually real because I haven't met you in real life, but
I don't know if you're real either. That's my fault.
I could be a clone or a print of a clone or a...
You could be on a spaceship in like Portland, on the clouds or something.
Entirely possible. I'm going to dip this down a little bit so we can have a little mood music in the background as we exit here. DJ Empirical, thank you so much for your entry. We love what you made. I will be in touch about being on the show. I'll send everybody DMs over Discord for sound pack selections and rewards. There is no pressure to come on to the stream if you do not want to or cannot, and that is perfectly fine. But we will maintain the tie-breaking power. You will hold on to that. Unless you can't actually be around next month or something. We'll figure out something else. But Nano says, I am real. Yeah, he has met me in person, so he knows. He knows. Some people here have actually seen me in the real world. So I am real. We know that much.
What if I'm not real?
That's what's up for question still. We don't know if Nick is real.
Maybe Andromeda is like a separate person. We need to find out.
Maybe we are all existing on the holodeck inside of Endy's spaceship right now. Wouldn't that be something?
Maybe he's like a robot controlling a computer, and like he's like in space or something.
He'd be so bored without watching all these little characters, these little humanoid characters that he's created in his reality Twitch TV series up there in space. We're all just creations of his in a holodeck. I kind of like this. It takes some pressure off. It's all just an illusion, Andromeda says.
It is an illusion.
Coffee Table says, I need to go write a script and give Matt Damon a call. Is reality real, Roku? I would argue no. It is a construct. Oh, man. Thank you all for being here. Let's go find someone to go visit really quick. Let's go do that. See what we can find out there in Twitch world. Who is live right now? This is so good, DJ Empirical. All right, let's see here. Alec Merritt, do you guys want to hear dramatic trailers being made? Do you want to hear some tasty hip hop, or do you want to hear the wild and eclectic Bauer in whatever kind of wacky world stuff he's making? And yes, well done, everyone. Andromeda once again is spot on. Yeah, round of applause, says Nick. First one. All right, let's go see some fun trailers being made.
All right, goodbye, everyone.
Everybody say goodbye to Nick. Nick, I'll say goodbye to you in just one sec. We'll choose Alec, and hopefully he's nice to all of you when we get there. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you again on Wednesday next week. Most likely, no stream on Monday. Most likely, small chance of a surprise late stream, but we'll see. Definitely Wednesday. Thank you all. Big love, and I will see you on the other side. Thank you again, Nick, and everyone. Dude, you're awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'll see you some other time.
Absolutely, and I got to go run into another session. So have a good weekend, and good luck with the rest of the move.
I'll have to book a lesson this
I have
like
no
this
idea
month
how to do
soon.
Okay.